Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Emmalou Stevens, and today I'm going to be bringing you the first, actually I guess this is technically the second of my makeup basics videos. This one is going to be kind of an all-over type of video telling you why you put what where, because you often just kind of go through the motions and follow what everyone else does, and you never really kind of know why you put things where you do. Today I'm going to be explaining you all my tips and tricks on why I put things where and how I put them there. If you want to see how I did this, please stick around. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to use a moisturizer. I think it's important to use a moisturizer just to make sure that any dry patches are like healthy and moisturized before you put anything else on. The next you're going to go in with a primer. I used the Maybelline Baby Skin Poreless Primer in this one. Primers are important to cover up any pores or just to make sure that your face is all smoothed out and all of the wrinkles and stuff can kind of be filled in with a primer. You don't actually have to use a primer, or you can only use it in your T-zone if you want to. I chose to use the entire thing, or to use it on my entire face. Also, sorry if I'm talking really fast. I'm trying to not make this video super long. So next, I'm going to go in with this NYX Color Corrector and a concealer brush, and I'm just going to use this orange color corrector, which you just saw on the screen, under my eyes. I use it under my eyes to brighten it because I have dark circles under my eyes, and this will help to cover that up. The next one is also a great one for that. There's also green color correctors for acne and redness, and purple ones too for brightening. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with foundation. I like to dot foundation on my face and then blend it out with either a beauty blender or my Morphe M439 brush. I will do both. Foundation is to cover your skin and make it look all even in one color, and just to like cover up anything on your skin that like you don't want to have shown, like redness, acne, anything like that. So now you can see that on the one side of my face with the beauty blender it's all one color, and on the other side where I haven't done anything yet you can see all the different colors on my face. So now I'm just going in with my brush. Both of them I'm tapping everything, and the beauty blender you don't want to swipe. The brush is definitely a little bit more forgiving with that. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with concealer. This is my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Any concealer is fine, and I'm going to put this under my eyes. Typically you want a lighter concealer than your face to help attract the lightness in all of these areas, like your nose and on your forehead, and I do it under my nose just because I have more redness there, and concealer is heavier and it will definitely help to keep that from going away. So now I'm just going to tap it out with a beauty blender. I prefer a beauty blender for this, or a damp sponge at all, to use to help with this, because I think it just definitely doesn't take away the product like a brush might. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Cream Contour Palette, and I'm going to use a dark contour color to sculpt out those areas so that they look more defined and rugged, to help make my face look more slender. That is why you use a darker color on your face, in like your hollows of your cheek, on your nose, on the edges of your nose, and on your jaw. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with this light color, and I'm going to push this into under my eye and all the other places that I want to look light, like on the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, my forehead, and my chin. I do my chin just because it's a little bit redder, more red than everything else. So then I'm going to go in with this loose powder. This is from Smashbox. It's the Halo powder. This definitely will help to bake my face, which I'm going to do a whole nother video on. And then I'm just going to set the rest of my face with my BareMinerals powder. You want to set it so that the makeup doesn't move, because like liquid makeup will just kind of move. So then I'm going to prime my eyelids. People with oily eyelids definitely want to prime them. I'm using the Urban Decay one. I just go ahead and put that on, and then I will put this kind of like a cream skin color powder over it to set that, like your face. And then I'm going to go with this orangey kind of a color to do a base color, and just blend that out, just because it's a good transition color, and you can always go back in with that. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It'll do justice. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker color just over that. So I like to start out with the lightest color that I want to use in my crease, and then build up from there, and just because you can never take, or you can always add more color, you can't really take away. So I just blend this out until it all looks nice and blended all up in my crease area. I'm then going to go back in with the first color just to go ahead and blend everything out. I feel like that is how people get really blended look, so this is what I want to do. And then I'm going to go in with the darkest color just in the outer corner. You can see that I'm pointing to where I'm going to put it, and I just tap it on there. You can see that I'm just kind of tapping it and pressing it where I want it. I'm not swiping it, I'm just tapping it where I want it. And then I'm going to go back in with that kind of orangey color on that same brush, the big fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend that out more. And then I'm just going to keep doing this process, adding and then blending until it looks how I want it to. That is really your preference. It's however you want it to look. I like, you'll see how long it takes me to do it. Okay, so I kept in here all of the video clips from how long it really did take me to blend it out, because it really does take a while just to get it nice and smooth and the transition just be nice and like kind of an ombre type of an effect. So I just wanted you guys to see how long it really can take sometimes. I mean, if you're impatient, then I mean, it's fine, you don't have to do it that long, but whatever. Okay, so then I'm going to take this light pink color on a flat shader brush. I'm just going to pack that onto the inner corner of my lid, up into the middle third of my lid. And then I'm going to go back in with the big fluffy brush, and I'm going to buff that all out again. And then I'm going to go back in with the darkest color on a pencil brush again, and just touch up that corner of my eye, and then I'm going to blend it out again, and then I'm going to touch up the pink again. It really just, you just have to blend and blend and blend and blend and touch up and blend. That's really just how the game goes. Okay, so then taking this little highlighting brush in this little the lightest shade in the palette, I'm going to put that under my brow bone, and then I'm going to blend it out again. And then you can also use MAC Fix Plus in that flat top brush and touch the shimmery shade that I used on my eyelid. I'm going to show you how, that it like kind of makes it a little bit more glittery. So I like to do this a lot of times to help the shadow just pop more. See, you can see the comparison on both eyes. And then I'm going to take the same wet brush and I'm going to go ahead and put that shade under my brow bone. Wow, I can't speak today. And then I'm going to wipe away any fallout that's under my eye area. And then going in with this little contour brush from Morphe and my contour palette from Wet&Wild, I'm going to just put that contour, that bronzer, over where I put the cream contour earlier. So on my hollows of my cheek, my forehead, down my nose, and my jawline. And then going in with a little bit bigger of a bronzer brush from Morphe also. I'm going to take my Hoolah Bronzer and just go over that and soften it, and then I'm going to use a big fluffy brush to just blend that all out. Also, starting in a second, you're going to see me talking for real, like in the video, and it's going to be sped up, so my voice is going to be fast. But, I mean, you're still going to be able to understand me, but it's just going to sound weird, so don't be startled by that.
Once you're done contouring and blending your face with your powder, you're going to want to take your blush. I'm taking this Tarte Glisten blush. It's their 12-hour Amazonian clay blush, and this shade is Glisten. And I'm just going to take a blush brush. This is from IT Cosmetics. And I'm just going to bounce that on there, and then just kind of smile and get it onto my cheek. I'm kind of very lightly swirling it backwards. It's just the reason that you put blush on is to just bring that warmth and that like kind of glow, that like glistening type of a glow. Okay, so next we're going to do your highlighter. Have you ever wondered like why your highlighter doesn't look as good as those people on Instagram who are like slaying the game with their highlighter? Well, I used to always wonder that. So I decided that I would take my highlighting brush and take my setting spray, or my MAC Fix Plus if you want to use that, and I'm going to set that like you do with shimmery eyeshadow. I mean, because I feel like it would work the same way, right? Yes, right. So you're going to take it and you're just going to kind of, now this is Jeffree Star's Skin Frost and Ice Cold, so it's going to be a little intense. I already did it to this side. So yeah, and then you're just going to kind of work it onto the cheek, the top of the cheekbone, up onto your temple if you want to, you don't have to, onto your nose so you can get that cute little buttony nose, and your Cupid's bow, and if you want to dust it under your, like, there you can. Put it wherever you want to. And some people will go back in onto their brow bone and put it on, but since I put that shimmery, foily shade there already, it really, yeah. So now you can see I have that glow, though. Oh. Okay, so next, we're going to go back to the eyes. And we are going to smoke out our lower lash line. A definer brush, which you can see it's just kind of a little smudgy looking brush.
And then whenever you are smoking out your lower lash line, it doesn't really matter what kind of a color you want to use. You don't have to use the same ones that you already used, but you totally can. For the fun of it, I'm going to use the shimmery orange shade in this palette because it kind of matches my color scheme, but it's not the same exact colors. And I'm literally just going to drag that. I'm going to come close under there. Smoke out low, so you can either do it this way. Because sometimes I don't like to wear lower
Another thing you can do is take your liner for your lower lash line and go ahead and apply that, and then take the definer brush in the shade that you're going to use to smoke it out and put that over it. That is what I am doing here. or you can smoke it out first and then put your liner over it, or you don't even have to use a lower liner if you don't want to. It's totally up to you.
The next thing we're going to be talking is curling your eyelashes. I think that this is so important. I'm going to go ahead and curl this side. Just kind of put it on there and squeeze it. It just makes your eyelashes stand up. Even if you're not going to use false lashes or whatever, just curl your lashes, people. Just do it. So then I get asked a lot if I think that people should use an eyelash primer, because people oftentimes say that it makes their eyelashes clumpy. So I am a firm believer in the Dior Lash, or Dior Show Maximizer Lash Pumping Serum. So I already put it on this side of my eyelashes. You can kind of see that they're longer. So here's what I do to avoid the clumping. I'll put it on. Let me grab a mirror. Okay, so I'll put it on just like I would my normal mascara. And I just put it on my top lashes. Okay, so it goes on white, which is a little scary at first, but it dries down to being your normal lash color. So after it dries, I'm gonna wait a second for it to dry. Okay, so it's now dry and it's still kind of wet. So what I do to avoid it being clumpy is I will take a little spoolie brush, and I'll just comb through my lashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. I'm going to apply this Clinique mascara. I don't know what it's called. It's so old. But that's what it looks like. Just to the bottom lashes, just because I feel like this is a good bottom lash mascara. Because you can see how it doesn't make them like so spiderly long. I think it's good for the bottom. So then for the top, I'm going to use my current favorite, my Get Up and Grow mascara. Yeah. So I'm just going to coat my lashes. There's no rhyme or reason to this. People always ask, what is the best way to do it, and it's literally just however you feel is the best. So however you feel natural doing it is what I would suggest. The only thing we have left to do is put a lipstick on. So I'm going to use this Jouer liquid lipstick in shade Dahlia, and I'm just going to stay within my own lines of my lips and not stray too far. You can overline your lips if you want to. I personally don't. So there's no rhyme or reason on why you want to pick a certain color to wear. It's literally just whatever you feel comfortable in. That's the important thing with makeup. It's how you feel comfortable.
Okay, so the last thing that you have to do then is use your setting spray and just spray it all over your face to keep it in place. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to see more videos like this, please give this video a big thumbs up or let me know down in the comments section. Everything that I use in this video will be linked down below in the description box. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I hope you all have a great day, and I just love you so much. Bye!